Glen Affric is one of the three great glens that join the west coast with Loch Ness. If you feel hardy enough, you could walk the 45 miles from Beaulieu, right across the mountains to Kintail, then down to Cluny. Carrying on farther south will take you into Glen Affric itself. But maybe you don't want to try this in winter, no matter how tough you are. And give yourself 3 whole days to do the walk, even in the summer months. All these glens are now dammed after the completion of the hydro project that began in the 1940s. The powerful clan of Chisholm created the village of Cannock to house 1,500 hard-drinking, and even harder-working, navigational engineers, that is the manual laborers who built the dams with their bare hands, more commonly known as navvies. Cannock village is in the heart of Strathglass. In 1947, the men moved in specifically to build the huge structures for the hydro project. By 1951, the power started to flow in what was the first phase of this ambitious scheme. This remote area is full of birch trees and pine trees, remnants of the big primeval forests of Scotland that have now nearly all disappeared, possibly because of the early burning by man, but more likely it was as a result of the changing climate. In fact, Scotland used to be a very sunny and dry place, and the evidence for this is held in the peat bogs and the forests of Glen Affric, which are, indeed, the relics of Scotland's ancient past. Glen Affric is untamed, and when I stand there, it seems to me that no one else in the world exists apart from myself. When you cycle to the end of the tarmac road, it becomes no more than just a footpath for another 18 miles. This path eventually takes you to the shores of Loch Duach. Traveling another good 10 miles further into the wilderness will lead you to the banks of Loch Coich, where I often chose to camp overnight. Next up, you have to carry your mountain bike over the highest hills in Scotland to finally reach the Knoydart Peninsula. Most people, however, take the easy way to Knoydart. That is by getting on the car ferry from Mallaig. I've walked and cycled this journey many times over the years, later choosing a motorbike for the road trip part. Eventually, however, I got soft and used a car, with an attached mountain bike. After seeing William Arthur Pouch's photographs of the deep blue water of Loch Coich, I felt compelled to go there, to experience it for myself.